Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
All right, just analyzing some of the latest data that's been coming into the Pinpoint Weather Center, and I think our forecast remains on track in terms of what we've been saying over the last couple of days, which is rain showers starting to arrive late in the day today, the heaviest of it overnight tonight into your Wednesday afternoon. And let's go right down. We'll start tracking this for you on live Pinpoint Doppler 12 radar. And if you do have errands to run here this morning, we're still finding dry skies across Rhode Island and southeastern Massachusetts on the radar here this morning and into this afternoon, and that's expected to continue for a few more hours. In fact, the radar is picking up on a little bit of light snow and rain aloft down near New York City, but I was just checking out some of the observation sites in that area. It's still dry, so this is not quite reaching the ground. So it is running into dry air initially here as it approaches southern New England, which should delay us for the first raindrops until probably very close to sunset or just afterwards. I do want to go over to the maps and show you some of the latest information that's in. This is our view from our city cam here this morning, and the temperatures are milder today than what we've been seeing over the area. We're into the 40s again, and the winds are still fairly light from the west at about 8 miles an hour. That's going to change. So we talked about some of the new watches and warnings that have been issued by the National Weather Service, and one change that they made here just before noon was to upgrade our high wind advisory to a high wind warning. That basically bumps it up a level. It takes us from the potential for wind gusts from 40 to 50 miles an hour to perhaps some wind gusts as high as 60 miles an hour. And you can see that it's our viewing area across Rhode Island, Bristol and Plymouth counties and up into the Boston area that have that chance for those highest of the wind gusts. And the timing of it, the pre-dawn hours of Wednesday into Wednesday afternoon. In addition, again, we had this flood watch that has been issued, mainly talking about streets and poor drainage flooding. Smaller streams may be an issue. It's been such a dry autumn. I think our rivers and larger streams should be fine to handle the amount of rain that we're forecasting. All right, here's the storm. What a mess. Already today up the East Coast is still going to be an issue as we head into the daytime tomorrow. Low pressure just moving into the southeast, and it's going to be heading our direction with that heavy rain and that intense rain moving and winds moving in. So here we are at 4 o'clock, couple of light showers already arriving in our area. That'll be late through the early evening hours and then turning steadier by midnight. Notice the rain, snow line well up into Canada. This is 7 o'clock on Wednesday morning. So Wednesday, it's just rain, not just here, but all the way up into northern New England. 2 o'clock in the afternoon, still raining at a good clip, and then by 7 o'clock in the evening, it's racing out of here, and we get back to some drier conditions. Mid-40s for the rest of the day today. Showers towards the evening hours. By tonight, temperatures will rise. I think we'll bottom out near 43, and then by dawn tomorrow, we're up already into the 50s. Rain and gusty winds tonight. Tomorrow, just a windswept rain. Temperatures near 63, and again, gusts 50 to 60 miles an hour. This is brand new computer model information in here at this noontime, showing still what we've been talking about for a few days. Rainfall in that 2 to 3 inch range, but what I'm seeing now, some of these isolated amounts over 3 inches. And so that's why I think we've had now this a flood watch that's been issued for our area. So from the 40s today to the 60s tomorrow. I want to show you the main impacts from this storm on Wednesday. Street flooding, we're talking slow travel, isolated wind damage, and of course air travel delays. It's going to be a main problem for the northeast tomorrow. The storm will already be pulling away from the southeast, but the damage there may be done with some of the delays and travel troubles that are there today. So we're talking about the East Coast being a main spot here for travel headaches through at least probably 5 o'clock tomorrow evening.